Hey guys, it's Joshy here, and I'm back with another Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon Wi-Fi battle. I can't wait till I can start saying I'm here with Sword and Shield Wi-Fi battles. That's gonna be fun. But anyway, we've got this here, and if you do enjoy this one, please do energy ball that like button for our little David and Goliath moment. So anyway, let's get into this battle. This one again was, I believe, off stream, but again, some of these are off. I've had some of these recently, some that have been going up a while ago, and I like to save some for later, so that way they're not, you know, always new, and sometimes they're nice to edit when I do them a little later. So anyway, I let off with my Furfrou. We get a shiny Goliath on the other side. Now I do love shiny Goliath. I do have one myself, so we're going to get the first impression, as generally I would expect. Now, being, you know, a generally fur coat defensive Pokemon, I thought this isn't too bad. So I get the charge beam off, I get the boost, I'm like, sweet, let's do this. I'm like, oh, I wonder what's happening. And then it's a red card. I was like, damn it, okay. Well, that's interesting. So anyway, I'm going to send in my Zarina here. Well, Zarina comes out anyway. So I thought, I'm going to U-turn out of here. I'm hoping U-turn knocks low enough. It's going to be close, not quite, but at least I can swap out and someone else can take the damage. So I thought I'll swap back into Furfrou, because I know that I'm going to outspeed next turn unless we get, you know, Sucker Punch or Aqua Jet, but I should be able to do a decent work. Now, after seeing that as well, I expect that our first impression is our only bug move. So I'm going to go for the Charge Beam. Again, this time not going to be sent out, hoping for the boost. I get a crit, I believe that was. Yes, I was going to say that was way too much damage for not a crit. I don't know why I questioned myself. And Emergency X is going to activate there and send, you know, Goliath out of here. So we're going to get this Luxray coming in, and I'm like, I'm hoping I outspeed. I don't know if I will, but I'm hoping. So anyway, I went for the Dark Pulse here. I thought, let's see if I can get that lucky flinch moment. I don't get it. It would have been cool to get it. If I got the flinch plus the burn, then another hit, I would have taken him down really far. That would have been an easy kill. But unfortunately, we don't get that far. And yeah. So anyway, we're gonna, you know, gonna have this Goliath back in. So probably getting the first impression. So I thought, oh well, I'll send in Seismitoad, because first impression's not going to do too well. And Aqua Jet is actually, I've got Water Absorb. So I love this shiny Seismitoad. So anyway, I thought I'll just go for Poison Jab, because if we do get a swap here wanting to save that first impression for later, I would rather make sure that thing, you know, I can get rid of that, or I hit whatever else comes in quite hard. So we're going to see this Goldeneye, which is the Wishy-Washy, come in here, and I do actually really like that name for Wishy-Washy. I thought it's really cool. Mine I just call Squishy, but, you know, go for you. So I thought, go for the Stab Earthquake here. I am mostly physically offensive. I've got, you know, a mix of mix around between HP defense, I believe, and attack. I might even have a little bit of mix with a special defense as well. So we're going to get the Aqua ring up there on the other side. I'm like, okay, I'm not doing a heap of damage here, but if I can poison him, that's going to, you know, undo the you know, Aqua ring. So anyway, he goes for the Scald, and I'm like, haha, sweet. Don't have too much problem with that. And I'm just going to keep spamming this Poison Jab. As I said, I wanted the poison here because I want to kind of undo the effects of Aqua Ring. I keep saying going to say Aqua Jet, and that's not what it is. So anyway, Citrus Berry's been had, and we're going to get Ice Beamed. I'm like, okay, let's see how much this does. It's, yeah, okay, so it's doing a fair chunk, but I mean, Wishy-Washy, you know, full form has decent stats except for the speed. So that, oh, well, I'm going to swap here. We're going to get another Ice Beam anyway. Like, that's what I'm expecting. It's not going to be a Scald. So, yeah. So, as I said, we're going to get the Ice Beam, you know, yeah, good, decent damage. It's still going to be, hopefully, an extra hit to kill me. So, I get a bit of Lefty's Recovery. Now, the only problem with this is the set I have is a Curse set. And a Curse set, well, I mean, against a slower Pokemon necessarily isn't the best. So, you know. So we're going to keep getting hit by the Ice Beam. I'm surprised we're not going for the Skull. I guess we're going for that Lucky Poison. Now, I should still outspeed, but I don't know how much damage I'll do. I really just wanted to swap out that Seismitoad. I wanted to save Seismitoad for later. So here I thought, oh well, hopefully outspeed I can get the rest off, and then we can go from there. And yeah, okay, so we get the rest, you know, full HP again. Obviously I'm lefties, so that's going to help a bit. Going to get the Ice Beam again. Obviously we're avoiding the Scald. I wonder if they, at this stage, and I see it a bit sometimes as well, you think they're going to fault you back into it, and then, you know, try and catch you, you know, napping. And you know, well, you try and catch them napping, and I've been caught napping right here. But yeah, sending out the water Pokemon into a Scald. So it's a bit of a tricky area, but realistically there's not much I can do here. All I've done is actually stall out Goldeneye's HP recovery. So I was like, good work. So I should have just gone for an attack earlier. I just want to get a good sleep talk off, but unfortunately I just keep getting crap. So now I'm going to be hit with a Scald. Good time to pull out the Scald because you're going to get the stab. That should kill me anyway. The crit really didn't matter. And Espeon's going to go down. That's a bit of a shame I didn't get to pull something off with Espeon, but anyway, so I thought, Zarina, you're in. So I'm like, anything that's going to swap in's generally going to take a bit of damage because I am a choice banded Zarina. So I'm like, okay, well, let's see. So we got TikTok. This is Noctowl. So I thought, I'm going to go for a Trop Kick here. I'm going to see how much damage I do, and being a Noctowl, unless it's going to raise its speed, I think I'll probably outspeed next turn. And if I'm lucky enough to be facing a physical Noctowl, then obviously it's not going to be as useful as it was, you know, pre having the attack drops. So I knock it down to red. I'm like, let's see, Air Slash. I don't think it'll kill Zarina from full health. Decent stat spread and everything. And I was correct with the 7 HP survival, even with the Life Orb was a bit scary. Go for another Trop Kick, and I thought, you know, there we go. Take out TikTok there. Yeah, I do actually like Shiny Noctowl, you know, even thinking of the fact that it's not too different. So anyway, now we're going to have this, you know, Aromatisse coming in. And I have to deal with it. So I went for another Trop Kick. You know, I'm locked into it anyway. Decent damage, not amazing. So this thing is obviously defensive. Or, you know, mixed defenses or whatever. Either way, it didn't even do half. So the dimensions are twisted. I'm now outspent by the slow thing. So I'm like, really? I'm just going to stay in here. I've got 7 HP. If I wanted to jump around, we'll see. Maybe sometimes if I had a higher HP stat, I wouldn't be surprised if we went for a setup move on the other side of the field, predicting a swap, but here, no. So we've got, you know, 3 down on my side, 2 on there. So I thought, let's bring in Solosis, our little, you know, David Pokemon this time. So we're going to swap out there, and yeah, I'm wondering what we're going to get. We get the Luxray again. So I'm like, well, the good thing is this thing will naturally outspeed me, so at least Trick Room's up, and I should be able to do a lot of damage. So Psychic almost takes him out, leaving him with just a couple of HP to survive from a burn HP drop, you know, from the burn, that's the word I'm after. And yeah, that leaves it easy for me to take out. So I exposed Shadow Ball there, but I wanted to keep one hidden because sometimes people don't think or don't know, especially when you're using an early stage like Solosis or Abra or things like that. They're not always known for what moves they have. So here I thought, okay, let's go for it. So I go for the Energy Ball. This is the one we want. So I'm like, let's do a nice big hit. We do just under half, and I'm like, okay, this is going to be close. This thing's setting up another Aqua Ring. You know, it's going to heal a bit. It's probably going to be left just alive. I've just got to play it smart. Anyway, then the Twisted Dimensions return to normal. I thought, oh, well, on the off chance I do defeat this, I would rather have the Trick Room up. So I survive, yes, on 8 HP. I get to pop my Potato Berry, which I actually find more often than not, as long as it's not super effective and you're not running a superly offensive Pokemon, you can actually live a hit with max HP with Solosis. Or more often than not anyway. So now I'm on 8 HP, I do outspeed, but this thing's going to go protecting, hopefully to get more HP back, but you've got to remember, with that boost I'm at 1.5 my attack power. I just want to make, you know, sure I'm going to be able to do a decent damage. Well, I'm hoping I'm going to do a heap of damage, but I don't think I'm going to have enough. Anyway, but I do, and this Goliath is going down, so we are lucky there to take that one out. And now we're going to have to verse the Aromatisse again. So I'm like, look, its HP is pretty high, and I know this thing is HP and specially defensive Pokemon. So I'm going to assume a Psychic is not quite enough, but it should still do decent damage. And I was correct. You know, that's a revenge kill, easy waiting to happen. But, yeah, you got to take it on the chin sometimes. So now we're both down, well, I'm down to 2, sorry. Oh yeah, sorry, we're both down to 2, silly me. But we haven't revealed our last one each yet. So I sent out my Seismitoad again, you know, beautiful green and orange boy. And I expect to take a decent hit to the face. But again, I do have that higher HP stat still left at the moment, expecting to live. I do get a special attack drop, but I'm left low enough that my Salic Berry can be popped. And that way I can be outspeeding whatnot. So I go for the Poison Jab. And yeah, that was definitely taking out from that range. So, you know, rarity's down, and then Twisted Dimensions return to normal, which is fantastic, because that just means that I can now outspeed anything that comes in. The only problem is I actually carry Scold, so that's my only special attacking move, and yeah, so I don't get the burn, but realistically it wouldn't have mattered. We get the Stone Edge, it doesn't miss, and yeah, Seismitoad is going down there. So anyway, on to my last one. The only thing I was hoping was this thing wasn't scarfed, because I have a Honchkrow sitting in the back, max speed, but if we are scarfed I'm going to have a bit of a problem. So I end up outspeeding, so not scarf Solrock, and I'm going to go for my Fly MZ. If you haven't seen the sweep with this Honchkrow in it, it's there on my channel, but it's a max attack, max speed, Z mirror move, so not only do I get a +2 in attack like a Swords Dance, I actually then get a Z move, so I stole Stone Edge, turned it into a Z move at twice the power it naturally would be, and just dropped it on the opponent there, you know, and it's going down. So I do take that shiny Solrock out there to win 1-0, but realistically I was really happy with our David and Goliath moment. I mean, Solosis did take out a couple. You know, we did our jobs, but Solosis just love it when something like that pulls through, so it's great. But anyway, if you guys did enjoy it, as I said earlier, please do energy ball that like button. Don't forget Discord, Twitch and Twitter, link down below, as well as the comment section. And guys, if you'd like to keep up to date, show your support, or anything like that with the channel, then don't forget the sub button is there as well. But anyway guys, until my next video, I'll see ya.